Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's do a normal run here. I have, between last run and this run, performed controller surgery here. I have disassembled my Xbox One controller, taken out the D-pad, taken out the actual connective sticky plating that goes underneath the actual D-pad itself. So in theory, if it's gonna be fixed, it's gonna be fixed right now, and we might have an actual working controller that doesn't make me forcibly move right. It does feel like it might not be working completely, but I've got two backup controllers next to me if I need it. What the heck are we gonna do on this run? Seismic strike, weird ranged brutality weapon, or wrenching whip and telluric shock. I mean, I love telluric shock. Let's just take something so we're not sitting at this screen forever, I suppose. But sure, wave of denial, telluric shock, wrenching whip, critical hit on the third hit, okay. And then we also have ice bow, briefly freezes enemies, ammo of, was it 6? Plus 3 ammo, that's why it's got so much ammo. It's got like 7 ammo. Sounds good to me, and we'll just rock the early brutality just because we have brutality, I suppose. I mean, dude, honestly? This seems pretty good. Is the wrenching whip actually? Is it actually like decent? Because it does feel like it's doing a pretty good job. What is it? The wrenching whip pulls enemies forwards? Yeah, ignores shields, pulls enemies forward. And then we have a little freeze effect happening with our ice bow that allows us to, oh yeah, I saw that coming. The crystal. We have a little bit of a freeze effect that allows us to, maybe get a little bit of an extra hit in on these enemies before they can hit us back. I like it. Hey, get frozen. Hey, get frozen. And it looks like the wrenching whip is also pretty good at kind of staggering enemies a little bit here. Give me enemies that hit you are frozen. That seems incredibly useful defensively. All right, let's keep moving on here. Seems okay. This seems okay. Hey, hello, welcome the Niz to the stream. How you doing today? Totally Not a Big Shot says the Xbox One D-pad is weird. Do you mean Xbox original or Xbox One, the third console? That's the problem with their freaking naming conventions. Because I have a 360 controller and an Xbox One quote-unquote controller. And after disassembling them and using them side by side, I actually do feel like I like the Xbox One D-pad a little bit better. But the 360 is better constructed. Even though it is giving me a little bit of trouble itself, but like I took the D-pad apart on this one, and the D-pad buttons, they're just like a plastic film that's just barely like taped onto the surface of the controller circuit board. It doesn't seem particularly well constructed. Like I can understand how the thing might kind of lose its pressiness. I do wish that I had, a new controller. I have to just go buy one. Really, the problem for me isn't buying a new controller, because I could just go buy a new controller. The problem for me is more like, I gotta wait for it to arrive if I buy it online, or I have to go to the store, but it's like extremely cold today, like record colds. So I kind of don't want to leave the house. Not like I could anyways, because yeah. Get frozen? Thank you. Not like I could anyways, because it's not like my bike is going to start in this freaking temperature. Good lord. Da, 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 da. Quark says, every time Abe talks about controller surgery, I imagine it's operation and there's a buzzard. That's what I think of too. Knock it off. Knock it off. I don't know what we're doing on this run, by the way. I'm just talking about controllers and everything. I haven't even used any of my abilities. Really should, because they're good abilities. We're gonna be using this telluric shock a little bit more often here. Goodbye, spiked boots. But So far, I haven't noticed any issues with the controller. I'm kind of like focusing on that. I'm like making sure that my button inputs are working, and that I'm not getting screwed out of presses. Because if I do get screwed out of presses, I have again, I've got this 360 controller next to me, and if that one doesn't work, or if I don't like it, I have a third-party controller, a third-party Logitech controller from like 12 years old. So if we need to, we can just use that one. I guess I'm going tactics on this run. We've taken 3 tactic scrolls, so. All right. So you know what? Maybe we'll take some it's rather brutality. Maybe we'll take some brutality. Do a little bit of a melee focused run, or maybe we'll even roll some, well, I really thought I would be able to have a little bit more airtime on that one. Maybe we'll have a little bit of survival thrown in, you never know. Where are we gonna go on this run, by the way? We've been everywhere, man, we've been everywhere. Ancient sewers, I believe you can get to from the prison depths, so we could do prison depths, ancient sewers if we want to complete the map, which honestly seems okay. We could also go to like the ossuary. It's been a while since we've done that. Yeah, you know, maybe like, heck, we could just do like a classic clock tower, clock room fight, and then do Derelict Distillery Lighthouse and pivot at the last moment in order to go to the final DLC biome in the Lighthouse and fight those enemies again, because we know how lovely that works. What BC? Okay, this is 4 BC, good. I was doing some testing and I wanted to make sure that we were actually on the correct boss cell level. After the last run also, I don't really remember if I talked about it at all, but after the last run, I realized that we had no like loading issues, no 15-second freezes. So it seems like going to normal mode instead of custom mode did fix that problem I had. And then if we're going to the Lighthouse, I should actually mention something, all right? So bear with me as I mention this real quick. I did some editing the other day, some editing of runs, making some YouTube videos for Out of My Dead Cells streams, and I watched myself do some of the Lighthouse fight, okay? And that's the one with the servants where you have to climb while they're chasing you down. And I noticed a couple of things. I noticed that in one particular instance, one of the servants managed to destroy the jump pad escape rope that you use to like fling yourself upwards. And at the time, I thought that it was just a bug. Like I thought, what the heck, this game's not responding. Like what's going on? You know, what happened to a responsive gameplay experience, Motion Twin? But no, it wasn't a bug. The game was working exactly as intended. It was just the fact that the just want to clear out the area here. It was just the fact that the enemy destroyed a jump pad and I didn't notice it. It kind of made it seem a little weird. And then I noticed a couple of other things, which was that there were legitimate issues with some of the platforming. There are some areas where the platforming just doesn't work correctly. And so if you are trying to platform, you might notice that like a platform just doesn't work. What I mean by, I love not being able to dodge roll immediately. What I mean by that is like, you can't mantle. There's an invisible wall, stuff like that. And so there is some legitimate criticism for that Lighthouse climb where you can just get hit by an invisible wall and then you can't climb and then you get hit and you're like, come on, game. So I do hope that they do like another pass on the platforming for that Lighthouse section, because it is kind of funny that issues like that exist. And I find it hilarious because if you do a Google search and you search for Dead Cells audio logs, you should find a video. It's about 10 minutes long, and it's like a developer video where I forget what like, you know, PC magazine actually did an interview with the developers, but they did an interview with the developers, and they were like talking about the little things that Dead Cells does that cheats for you. Things like allowing you to jump when you fall off a platform, just like little things that make the gameplay experience better. Things like, oh, you got a scroll for me, buddy. Goodbye. What happened to my scroll? It's all the way up here? Stuff like that. During the interview with, it's like Sebastian Bernard, I think is his name. He's one of the lead developers of Dead Cells over at Motion Twin. And he actually says, quote, "Dead Cells is not a platformer. We don't want the platforming to get in the way of the gameplay." And I find it so funny because the Lighthouse is just a platforming section. That's like the entire point of that section of the game where you're running away and platforming at the same time. And I just find it a little funny that they actually, you know, said it's not a platformer, and yet in that section of the game, you're just platforming. It's just amusing to me. I'm very amused by it. Because the platforming, for the most part, the platforming in Dead Cells works. You know, the game cheats for you. Like, it lets you mantle. It, you know, if you're close enough to a platform, you can just climb the platform. You know, it's got little cheats. Like, if you land, you know, just close enough to the edge of the platform, it doesn't kick you off. You know, just little gameplay cheats that makes it feel a little bit better. And then, you know, the developer says Dead Cells is not a platformer, and then they introduce a DLC, and it's platforming. Just a little interesting. So I took the infantry bow because it's good. I'm just trying to kill the crystal that I can't seem to kill here because he's stuck in the way of it. So hit you. Just gotta do this again, huh? What if I do this? It doesn't work. He moved! Yes! Oh no, the crystals are just down there now! What the heck? Hold on. I can't... You still got me, which is kind of annoying. Whatever, I hate that elite, maybe not the most of all, but he's up there. The fact that you have a hard time actually, like, moving correctly and platforming correctly because this guy is on a freaking, you know, layer that doesn't have room for the protective crystals to spawn. Guy can be a little annoying. Anyways, this is fine, We've got a bow, the bow's good enough for the time being. Was there any food in this level? Was there any food in the last level? I'm not really focusing as well as I should on the run itself. We're still on BC 4. Had to think about that for a second. At some point, we will have to go to BC 5, because that is the only way that you can access the Astrolab, the Collector, and the final biome in the game. We will do that at some point, but for now, I'm just having fun with the game. I'm practicing, I'm remembering how things go, and, you know, we've only fought the Hand of the King once, so let's go fight him again. I feel like I stopped running because of the D-pad, but we'll see. It hasn't cost me any HP, I don't think, yet. As soon as it costs me HP, that's when I gotta start, you know, thinking about switching to a new controller. I also like that, Wave of Denial makes grenades friendly. So I'm trying to use Wave of Denial whenever one of these guys attacks so that I can actually get the grenade on my side. Pretty unlucky elite powers this run. It's been hit or miss. At least we still have HP and we're not, you know, completely dead yet. Keyword yet. Still haven't done the portal. I have to remember to do it when we leave. I'm not doing it now because we're getting close to 60. On our kills, and I want to try to get to 60 kills. What are people's favorite... Yeah, we'll definitely go... Maybe we won't go Sinew Slicer. What are people's favorite colors in Dead Cells? Not in real life. Do you like running red? Do you like running purple? You know, because I like running red brutality and I like running purple tactics, but I'm not a big fan of survival. I think it's just too slow. Survival weapons can be fun, like when you throw a shark at someone, but it just takes so long to actually get that out there that you're just gonna get hit so much. You know, maybe on lower BCs it works, but you know, when you have, yeah, you gotta take that. Hold on, we want this, and then we want this. Assassin's Dagger is insanely good. You know, when you get faster enemies in the higher tiered boss cells, I think you gotta go a little bit faster on your runs, you know? When you have those experimental zombies, hey. Do you get backstabbed? You do not get backstabbed. The ones that kind of dash at you from a distance, those ones are highly annoying. We did get to 60, luckily. You know, they're fast. You can't take the time to do 1, 2, 3 attack, 4 attack rock with the shark in order to land a shark that bleeds the enemies for a little bit of damage. You gotta be faster, man. I love dunking the enemies. There's nothing to dunk them in, but I'll still love dunking them into the ground. Okay, got him. Dealt with all the birds. Little ground attack. Little LT there for the telluric shock. Kills everything in a range around you thanks to that shock wave. You love to see it. Yo, what? I guess I haven't been this way since the DLC. They changed the layout of the ossuary. Rather, the ossuary entrance. I've never seen this before. Oh, because, you know what? It's probably just level generation because there's a lore room here. It's the turkey one too, I think. I guess that's why, I was gonna say, I remember this with the water and the rub statue, the mummy rub, but I don't remember it being underground a little bit. I guess it had to be underground so that we could get access to the hotspot there. That's great, that's awesome. All right, let's really quickly before we go get some extra cash and then we'll get the heck out of here. We'll do the bonus room just to see if we can, yoink. Just see if we can get a little bit of extra scroll power, and I guess there's no if about it. We're guaranteed to get a little bit of scroll power from this, and then we'll leave. Let's not forget about it. Sleep and Snorlax says, I like purple, but the low HP is so low for me to actually play. Yeah, tactics can be kind of rough with the low health, but I think if you find a good enough weapon, you can get around that just by keeping your distance. Like in particular, you know me, I love the, it's fine. You know me, I love the Nerves of Steel bow, and I absolutely love the carbine. Oh, come on. I stood still for a second and then I got hit. Okay, please make the jump, thank you. Luckily these things are not seemingly doing all that much damage. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. My dodging has been really poor so far. There we go. Oh, Jesus. I really did not think time would be stopped while I was doing that room, but I guess it is a, strange dimensional portal to another land that gives me a scroll of power. The rules are whatever the heck they want them to be. Right, prison depths, let's do this. I love getting my bonus scrolls. Gladair says, how do you feel about the rhythm in Bozuki? It's the guitar melee. I find it awful. Sort of like Nerves of Steel. Nah. Nerves of Steel, if I miss a shot, it doesn't affect all the other shots. But with the, yo, this is very good. With the Rhythm and Bozuki, you miss one timed attack, and then all of a sudden you don't get crits for the next, 3 attacks because you have to rebuild that critical chance. And also, I still don't even understand how the rhythm and Bozuki actually works because it's not clear. It's not clear how it's supposed to work, which I think makes it a little bit awkward. Give me my Predator. Because the crit from your previous shot affects the crit for the next shot, so it's really kind of hard to get the timing down on that because you've got it in your head. Remember that the critical hit that you're getting now is actually something that happened previously, not something that's happening now in the future. You know what I mean? So we have a colorless repeater crossbow, which actually feels pretty good. Let's swap these because the game's bugged and it doesn't accept your choice. Interesting. A brutality repeater crossbow, huh? How did you not see me? That's what I want to know. How did you not see me? You saw me, even though you shouldn't have. You also saw me, and then you died, which was really, really strange. I mean, so far this is okay. Well, I knew it. I died. Oh, I turned around a little too fast on my shot and I missed the grenade. All right, let's just roll it back and do that one again, shall we? Oh God. Whatever. We'll speedrun it, right? All right. Take this. What do we have here that I like? Hey, ×4 damage on the pyrotechnics. Let's freaking do it. Hey, you know what? At the very least, the first floor should not take that long to complete. Yo, I actually saw that? It must be a property of the amulet that allows us to see the hidden runes that are around the levels. All right, let's go for a little bit of a mixed bag build right now until we decide what we're gonna actually do here. Hold on. Gotta kill both of you guys. There was food, so if we do get hit and take an absurd amount of damage, we can always just heal it back up. Pyrotechnics. Pyrotechnics doesn't really aim that high, does it? Because I was gonna say, what we could do is like, go and fight the Watcher, and then with the pyrotechnics it'll aim up, but I think that's really more of a magic missile thing, isn't it? Well, I mean, if we stand back and then just keep rocking these shots in, we do a lot of damage. At least until we decide that we want to trade out our item here for something that's not going to actually get us killed. I died to curse like more than anything else in this freaking game, I think, at this point. Oh, that's pretty good. We'll hold on to that. I mean, it's how you're, if you don't go out to curse, what are you doing playing Dead Cells, you know? If you don't go out trying to get an extra scroll, what the heck are you doing in Dead Cells? I do feel a little bit bad about dying there because we actually had a run that had 2 challenge runes early. And that's really freaking good to just lose on that one because I failed to kill a grenade because I turned around too fast. We really should have just stuck with the brutality because we weren't gonna keep the bow forever. You know, we're not rolling tactics. We don't need that range. Why did I try to parry that? That seemed dumb. I do like this more than vampirism. Sell this, sell this. And you know what? Let's take the infantry grenade. I know we're just swapping our equipment around, but... Did I get that scroll? I did get that scroll. There's a lot of health back there, too. 3 health items on the floor, which is kind of nice. I don't know what I'm looking for, though. I don't know if I'm yet looking for tactics or brutality. Reveal secret walls. Because we do have a sonic carbine, which is just absolutely lovely, but I did take 2 scrolls in brutality, but I guess we could just say that those are, let's just say that those are for health purposes, you know? We could just roll tactics from here on out. Ignore the fact that, you know, all of our equipment is red right now. You know what? Actually, that's wrong. I forgot that the pyrotechnics are actually tactics, so we could easily roll tactics here and be fine with that. Yeah. Now you got me thinking. Okay, let's go grab this health real quick. We'll get the heck out of here. With our massive damage taken, I'm sure this will go well. Plus 300% damage taken right now. All right, promenade, prison, ossuary, or the ramparts. We'll do a nice classical run until we have to swap. Swap paths, that is. Pyrotactics? I mean, I guess. Golden amulet, knife dance. So you know what, if we're gonna roll tactics, let's get rid of that grenade, take knife dance. It'll be nice in case we get swarmed by, like, you know, little grenade enemies or something. That always seems to happen, though. I get a good run early. I get some bonus scrolls from secret rooms, and then I screw it up somehow. I find some way to screw it up. Executed. Executed. I actually did not fire my, there we go, my grenade when I wanted. I do like that the amulet shows a little indicator for a ground break platform. I guess it is a secret wall to an extent. Not really what I would classify as like a secret wall, but it's kind of secret. You gotta know how to actually activate the wall rune, I suppose. Yo, what are you doing? Easy there, Buster. And I know that people have explained it to me, like, at some points in the past, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't remember what the percentages are for those secret rooms to even spawn. I know for legendary rooms, the chance goes up as you don't get them. And I think for the secret challenge portals, the chance for them spawning does not go up if you don't get them. It's just consistent every level. That's what I think it is. Gladair says 20%. So it's 20%. I should actually, like, get these cells. Get the cells, you gotta get the cells. Random skills. We can have this grenade for a while. We don't need to worry about it. You know, I have 2 scrolls of power right now. It's not like we really need to worry about that so much. Flamethrower turret could be useful, but I think it's a little too slow for the most part. Ow! Please, enemies. I need to heal. I take a lot of extra damage. Although, to only take that much damage, that doesn't feel like a lot, does it? I missed you? Like, to only take that much damage off of a trap, that seems kind of low, honestly. Okay, that's where the damage comes in. My controller vibrated for a long time on that one. Okay, I died. All right. Let's roll it back. Let's actually play to win instead of just playing to go fast. ×4 damage taken is usually not a good thing. Now we've proven it. Do the traps just not give you a good indication how much damage you're actually gonna take? And there's magic missile. Because it really did feel like, you know what, we'll actually go with this one. It really did feel like, actually, we didn't take much damage from the traps at all. I mean, I got hit once and I went down to 1 HP, but I hit a trap and I just took like 30% damage. So that, I suppose maybe trap damage doesn't count? For the purposes of, you know, you've taken more damage from a trap or something? Maybe, I don't know. Feels like it. I actually don't like the meat skewer at all. I don't know, or maybe... Trap damage is capped to some percentage of your health, says Gladair. Even if you take 300% more damage, that would explain it then. Okay, so if it's capped at like 30% of your health, even if you take, you know, triple damage, that would explain why it felt like I wasn't taking any damage from the traps, because I really kind of wasn't, was I? Hey. It's a baguette. Oh good, an elite inquisitor. Of course, there goes my, my perfect as well. Yo, I gotta point something out. These hemorrhage axes, they suck. Because the bleeding that you get from them for 3 seconds, that's a lie. They are not bleeding for 3 seconds. They're bleeding for like half a second. And unless you're standing still, firing the axes. Like, there's no chance that you're gonna be able to actually land the critical shot. Like, I was dodging past an enemy and then firing another axe. That was not enough time. The bleed was wearing off before I could actually get another hit in on these guys. Yes, they're very good at staggering enemies, but if they're not getting staggered or if you have to dodge anyways, you're not gonna get the bleed a second time. Okay, what do we take? Go brutality. We'll figure out what we're doing on the run in a minute. Go down. Go down, thank you. That one wasn't the controller, that was just me. These hemorrhages, they are far too slow. And I guess if you had another source of bleed, they would be a lot better. But if you were only relying on the hemorrhage to enable its own critical hit, I know it says 3 seconds, it doesn't feel like 3 seconds. It feels like a lot less than 3 seconds. I gotta remember that you actually can use light speed to get around these enemies if you need to. Okay, so we did hit, the rat has the scroll. Oh, he had a legendary torch. All right, well that's interesting. At least you can use the axes to like really easily stagger these enemies. We're not done yet? I guess that's all that is. What's down here? This is gonna be the DLC biome, possibly? And then we'll get, in 2 seconds, 1,000, 2, 1,000. No map complete? Really? There it is. Wow, we really actually had more to do, huh? I thought we were completely done. We still have another whole path. All right, I guess we'll do it. See what's in this chest. Maybe get something else, something that'll help me out here. Nope. Something that might, you know, give me a proper build as opposed to just, you know, the items that existed in the recycling tubes. Recycling tubes. Hey, get electrocuted? You got me. You know, fair enough. You did get me. Reveal secret walls. All right. Well, let's keep that going because I really actually did enjoy having the icon show up whenever there was a secret wall. I want to not miss those so I can get those, you know, secret scrolls again. Secret scrolls. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna freaking go. I'm gonna go to the promenade again, even though I've died on it like 3 times in a row. Thank you very much. One day we will actually be able to complete this promenade that we haven't been to in forever. Please. And then when we complete the promenade, life will be ours. Okay, promenade, let's do it. Dun dun. Hello, welcome, Queen Freak, to the stream. How you doing today? And Kinslayer. Hello, hello. Okay, 30 door. What do we get? Knockback shield, infantry bow, ice armor. Okay, give me infantry bow. And then honestly, the machete. I'm not a big fan of the attack animation, and I'm not a big fan of how slow it is, and also the fact that it has such low range on that machete. Like the pistol, it's got a nice big crit. Why don't we hold this legendary torch for the time being? Maybe we'll make some sort of like burn synergy here with the torch combined with the bow. We'll do something with this. For example, plus 40% damage on burning target, easy. Okay, give me no mercy. Let's do this. Promenade, here we come. In order to hopefully not, you know, die horribly again. I mean, this is gonna be a long video if it's taking us this far to get out of like the first area. You were protected? Really didn't anticipate there being a little bit of protection there keeping you alive, but we gotcha. You know, I will say, at least the torch is fast, so we can very quickly light an enemy on fire and then hit him with the bow. Kinslayer asks, I can't watch the stream, why is it stuck on 1080p? Ask Twitch. Not me. Dun, dun, dun. Come here. It feels like the torch is also very good at staggering enemies. Like you hit them once with this brightly lit torch and all of a sudden they're like, oh god, fire! Which I guess kind of makes sense. You know, if someone hit me with a torch, if someone hit me with a torch, I would probably also be a little bit staggered. And I'd be wondering like, excuse me, what the hell's the matter with you? Why did you hit me with a torch? And then I'd probably kill him, just like, you know, all these enemies do. That guy has no head, kill him! The hand hook. Dude, one of these days, we've got to actually try out this hand hook. The third hit flips the enemy behind you. Okay. This seems new. A man. Suspected infection. Suspected infection. It's a dwarf. I guess it's just a different kind of layout for this, but we've seen this before. Spike shield? You know, I'm actually gonna leave that on the ground. Spike shields are pretty good. You can do a lot of damage with a spike shield if you're rolling shields. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's go for more brutality. I guess we're gonna roll this as a brutality run. Okay. I don't understand. The last attack throws the target behind you. The heck does that mean, the last attack? Can't help but notice I'm not really getting a lot of last attacks. Was that the throw? I thought he just moved. Okay, I kind of see it. Okay, I'm doing this in a very stupid fashion. I'm kind of seeing it. I think it's hot trash. So there you go. So it's not immediate, that's the thing. It's attack, 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 and then on the third attack, there's a short delay, then the enemy moves. That's why it felt like it wasn't quite being as quick as I would like it to be, because it wasn't quick. Oh my freaking lord. Hello, hello. Hey, knock it off. Maybe start trying to like not take so much damage. I really gotta replace this light speed. Light speed is not exactly a piece of equipment that I use frequently or reliably. I guess enemies won't teleport out of a shield, will they? You know, enemies will prefer, gotcha, to stay inside of the shield where they're safe and not run away from it where they can be kited. But as soon as the shield drops, they will move. Dun dun, a 4-cell door. Just a chest. Face flasks. Electrocute, toxicity, oil, arrows. I don't know, better than light speed. I don't like light speed at all. Maybe we'll try to run face flask. I really don't know how to utilize it, because like it's good at enabling synergies, but the further along you are in the game, like the further you've upgraded your equipment, the less that matters, because damage upgrades, I don't think they're multiplicative, I think they're additive. So if you have a piece of equipment like the bow that does plus 40% damage to a burning target, I don't think that's going to increase our damage by 40%. I think that increases the base damage of the bow from plus 250 to plus 290. So it's not that big of an increase. So it doesn't feel like it's really worth all that much to enable synergies at this stage of the game. All of our items are S tier and we're freaking in, you know, BC4. Again, it's good for effects, I guess, you know. Let's just electrocute a whole bunch of enemies, why not? But we gotta go a long way around to get access to this thing. Right, that was my face flask. I had to think about it for a second. The oil is nice, you know, it's enabling synergies that might let an enemy burn for a little bit longer, I suppose. And it does enable mutations, so like Vengeance, do more damage after you've been hit. Spiteful Sword, I think, is one. More crits after you've taken damage recently. I don't have any of that equipment or mutations though, so another chest. Let's see what we get. Smoke bomb. But like, so this is interesting because this is kind of just a better face flask. Covers the ground with oil that burns, creates a toxic cloud. When the effect ends, nearby enemies start bleeding, burns the ground when effect ends. Smoke bomb is like face flask, but it also makes you invisible, right? So isn't it just better as long as you don't need that self-damage for vengeance or spiteful sword? Because now I'm also invisible and the enemies won't attack me, and then I can get a damage bonus as well. It does feel like that would be a little bit better, wouldn't it? I have been noticing something, by the way. I've been noticing more early deaths in Dead Cells since I stopped taking that, early early Hunter's Grenade, that's what I meant to say. That early Hunter's Grenade, it stacks a lot of early health, doesn't it? Hey. Yeah, with the invisibility, I'm able to one-shot some enemies here. That's pretty good. It's got a long cooldown, I suppose. 16 seconds. I guess the face flask would have a shorter cooldown, allows you to use it a little bit faster. There's some truth to that. Queen Freak says, I haven't even beaten the game once or made it past 3 bosses. Face flask still feels useless to me. I think I would rather have the invisibility. Hell, if it has a 16-second cooldown, use the first 8 seconds to just be invisible, and then boom, it's got an 8-second cooldown. You just didn't think about it like that, did you? Okay, I need to be invisible for this. Do not appreciate a arena, just saying. Luckily, you're incredibly slow. Invisible after 5 seconds. Nah. I guess we're done. Nothing else to do except go back for the med kit from a long time ago. And then we'll do the prison depths, and then we won't die. Like we did last time, I hope. And then we'll actually have like a continuation of this run. Hey. Were you already hurt or something? I feel like I did way too much damage to you. And then there's a shield. I guess we'll hold on to it because I don't have a shield yet. And then honestly, I'm noticing I'm not really using the torch. So let's use shield instead of torch. Because the bow's got enough ammo that we haven't run out yet. You know, I've been firing it at maximum range, which is not what you want to do with the weapon anyways, and I still haven't run out of ammo. We're not gonna run out of ammo, so. We might run out on a boss, but let's worry about that later. Okay. Nutcracker, Shrapnel Axe's Lacerating Aura. I'll take the Lacerating Aura over the turret. That seems good. Okay, then we've got to take another one. We'll go with Disengagement just because we're not going to be using melee for this floor unless we get a good weapon, and then we'll just swap our mutations later. But I want to use the bow. At least for the time being, because it's the best damage dealer we have. There's a machete pistol. Still don't want it. And this time, instead of just taking whatever item shows up, let's actually think about it and talk about it. Yeah, I don't want it. Okay, that was very close. Also, a little close. Can we leave? Okay. Oh, wrong button. The bow is not on Y anymore. All right, be careful about that one. I would not have come up here if I was you. Whoa! I forgot! There goes our chance of getting 60, probably. You can't dodge roll through that, huh? Yo, these enemies are harder than I thought. I forgot that if you use a short stun duration shield, enemies will still have their attack combo going. So I expected him to reset. He did not reset. Again, with the freaking... I keep attempting to parry them when I haven't even attacked yet. Yo, our damage sucks. we need something else to work here. I guess really what I need to do is just kind of like use my abilities more, huh? Missed that parry. Hello. Ah! It's not what I wanted to do! So why'd you do it then? Don't freaking ask, alright? Executed. Reveal secret walls. I still like revealing secret walls. I'm taking a lot more damage than I would have liked, though. We gotta cool it on taking so much damage. Can I also? I just realized something. I can't duck with this bow. Normally you can duck and fire a bow at the same time. I guess this one, they don't allow that for some reason. What was it? Was it gonna be too strong if you could duck while using the infantry bow? Or is it because it's an infantry bow and, well, classically speaking, infantry bows you would use standing up, so it would make sense that you can't, you know, crouch while using an infantry bow. Whoa, excuse me, princess. Go ahead, summon him, summon him, summon him. You can't, huh? I guess it's just the, I guess it's just the fact that we need to use our skills while we're attacking, because otherwise we're not able to do enough damage quick enough. Oh good, aggroed another enemy. Reveals invisible enemies. Well, I would take it, but I'm loving the ability to see. Oh, come on. I'm loving the ability to see secrets without actually having to see them myself. Okay, careful. What the heck? He didn't get stunned by that. I guess that would make sense. You know, it's not doing a lot of damage, that lacerating aura. Why would it stun him? I mean, really, when you think about it, that just makes no freaking sense, huh? Stop. Cherries. Well, we got one food item. Okay, got the money. Hey, come here. As long as I understand how that shield is gonna work against those enemies, I can parry them a little bit more reliably, but without understanding it, it's a bit of a mess. Did we even get food on this floor? Now that I think about it, I don't remember. I can't remember if we actually found both food items. But you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the ossuary. Well, no, we're gonna look at the map real quick. We need to go to the, whatever this is, sewers? Really don't wanna go to the sewers, but I wanna go to whatever is not on the map. I want to expand our mapping capabilities here. Sewers it is. Not quite the original path that I wanted, but I'll take it. And maybe we'll get some new equipment on this floor that we can use to refactor this run, because I'm not in love with it quite yet. Tell you what, give me recovery. I know we're going just colorless mutations right now, but if we find a good sword or a good melee weapon, well, actually, against the boss, these mutations are probably fine. After the boss, then we'll think about flipping stuff around. Also, the enemies here are way weaker than they were in the prison depths. I'm noticing very quickly. Oh good, the trident. Yoink. I guess it does do like the same critical damage as the bow, but it's not nearly as good or fun. Hey, hey, whoa. Rude. Okay, keep an eye out for secrets. We're looking for food. We're looking for legendary weapons. We did have one on floor 1 with that torch, which was kind of weird, but if that was the like floor legendary weapon that can randomly spawn sometimes and it was just in an enemy instead of a pedestal, then in theory, I was gonna say in theory we could get another weapon, like depending on whether it was or wasn't, but it doesn't matter because legendary weapons on pedestals, you can get multiple of those on a run. They're not unique, one per run. So, we'll just see. Wall of Puppies, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good to see you. I forget the name of the game you were playing the other day, but it was something new, wasn't it? Can't remember what exactly Wall of Puppies was streaming. It was something. What a friend I am. You were doing something, right? Going Under, that's right. That's what it was called. I'm invisible. "28 kills, we're getting there. Dude, I just can't stand the fact that this controller, every time I press right on the D-pad, it just goes click! It's so loud. There's our curse chest. We're absolutely gonna feed it our blood and get another scroll. I don't really care about corrupted power though. Take 30% more damage. Yeah, why? It's probably a reason. It's probably a good reason that you would want that. Oh, good. Yeah, don't die on the trap at least. Yeah, click, click. It's very clickety. Very clickety-clackety. I can't use my head when I am cursed, so we just have to survive this for the time being. Oh good, another elite enemy. Oh god. Ye gods. Oh, he didn't aggro with the laser beam. Let's go for more brutality. All right, what do we have? Extra scrolls. You know, I'm gonna leave that and then we're gonna finish the floor and then take it before we leave. On the off chance we can maybe find some more secrets with our current, there we go. With our current scroll, we might as well keep it. There's another guy over there. I saw him. Okay. Did our curse. We're alive, finally. Haven't seen you in a while. Forgot that you were even an enemy that existed in this freaking game. Good reason to have lacerating aura, I suppose. You're all dead, beautiful. This is a claustrophobic mess of traps and poison. I did hit 62 kills though, so it doesn't matter if we get hit anymore. Also, was the chest at the beginning? Was the secret room item at the very beginning of this area and I just did all of that combat for no reason? That's funny. You know what? I took a hit, might as well go out on my own terms, right? This is a long side area, good lord. Big mushrooms too. There's our chest, oh my lord. Balanced blade. You know what? Goodbye, torch. It's actually not bad. Oh, good. I think it's probably better than the torch because we can use it kind of now, and then also it's not bad in its own right. So let's use this balanced blade here. Random weapons. Although, maybe we can get something that's like truly incredible. 7 to 9 for 5 grand. Shots leave a trail of flames. And then we could also use oiled sword to guarantee critical hits. Well, the balanced blade inflicts oil anyways. Oiled sword tends to be kind of slow. You know what, I like what we have. Let's just swap out the bow. Don't want those. Don't want those, although pyrotechnics, well, the sword is the thing that does oil. I'm just not a big fan of the oiled swords combo. Isn't it like the same as the blood sword as well? Like, wop wop, wop wop, wop wop, wop wop, kind of like slow 1-2 combo, hard to dodge, roll out of, I think. I think that's the case. Lacerating aura, same as the one we have. Just get a big old grenade. 2,000 damage. It's just one hit then. No, I'm gonna keep what we have. More brutality. I'm just gonna focus brutality. It's written in lead, so it must be important. Or it's written in blood. Hold on. Smoke bomb. The first attack inflicts plus 200% damage. I suppose we should be opening up, instead of with the balanced blade, we should be opening up with the attack from the bow, because it will just do more damage. The first hit is guaranteed to be a crit. So, yeah. I guess we're not really, pardon, we're not really using the sword to combo, at least not yet. And we definitely don't even have Predator. So we don't have to worry about, you know, crits from that. Or rather, invisibility from that. Okay, we've got some crits happening now. Just don't be another... I don't want to see repeater crossbow. And don't be another cursed chest, please. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't know, the more I'm using this, the more I'm thinking we don't actually need a sword, do we? We're just using the bow for anything anyways, because it does damage without having to ramp up the crits. Vampirism, no thank you. We have one key. I can't believe we missed all the other keys. And there's only one exit to this location either, which I guess does make it pretty bad for clearing, rather filling in your map, because there's not a lot to fill in, is there? Let's get more brutality. Let's go fight you. Oh, jeez. And I knew it. I knew we were gonna find both keys like immediately. The enemies that hit you freeze. All right, let's take that so we get more skills, and then also there was this one that we said no to so that we could have another amulet on the level. Okay. I think we're done now. We've got the keys, which we're just gonna use to get money before we leave. Hello. We have both of the food items, I think. We've left nothing behind, so we're done. Is there anything here that I might be interested in? I might be interested in the bombs. 20-second cooldown. Nah. And then we'll just recycle anything. Please. Watch out. All right. Watcher it is. I guess with a brutality bow, it's not going to be too bad because we've got the range necessary to take him out. Tombstone. Amulet. Extra jump in midair, enemies that hit you freeze. I guess I'd rather have enemies that hit you freeze, so goodbye on that. I would love to flawless this guy too. I don't think there's a need to take any other mutations though. Let's try to flawless. Smoke bomb bow should do good damage. Lacerating aura should help us out a lot. No parry. We do wanna, like, out of ammo. We do wanna apply oil. Oh good, that was a whiff. We also do want to use the sword on occasion, especially when we run out of ammo. He froze, because that was the, was that the smoke bomb? Or lacerating aura? Oh, come on, I keep missing the crits on that. I'd say this is taking a long time, but the first phase he skips, in this difficulty, he skips part of his first phase. There goes our flawless. Just like from one bow attack, too. It's annoying. This guy's actually pretty hard to flawless, because he's so fast. I mean, he's a giant eye, but he's also like really fast with the tentacles and stuff. Hey, come here. I landed the shot. This does seem better using the sword than the bow, for the most part. Now that I'm actually using it. All right. Are we really gonna do this getting hit like once? No, wait, I think I got, yeah, I was gonna say, I think we got hit a couple of times. Whatever. I just want to kill you anyways. Hey, come. Stop running from me. Please stop running from me. Oh my God. Please, come here. I just want legendary equipment, and you've hit me, so I can't get that anymore. There we go. Boss executed. That could have been better, could have been worse. Well, other than dying, well, we're just using a lot of healing, I suppose. All right, dude, my equipment kind of blows. My equipment still kind of blows. We gotta get something else here. Okay, more scrolls. Maybe we should have had a little bit of a closer look at that crowbar. Yeah, it does decent damage. Sinew slicer. Bleeding causes poisoning and 80% damage bonus to a poison target. Let's go for it. Now we have access. Oh right, I forgot. Forgot we couldn't even go to the Stilt Village. So my original plan at a nice classical top row map quest here is going down the tubes. Let's go for the Slumbering Sanctuary though in that case, because we haven't been there recently. Yeah. I don't need to redo any of my affixes. I will reset my mutations. I'm gonna go a little bit more. After using a skill inflicts more damage. We don't need scheme. We need like Predator. What about Predator Melee? I haven't run that in a long time. Predator Melee and then I don't know, Frenzy? Get a lot of kills, get a lot of speed buffs going on. I'm willing to experiment. I'm willing to try new things. Expand my horizons and hopefully not get killed by a teleport from the golem guy. Always forget his names, by the way. Hey. Dodge rolling doesn't remove my stealth, does it? Nah. Actually, I gotta say, this isn't going too badly, and our damage output seems decent. We've healed a little bit of HP too. We're at 4478 right now. I want to try to keep an eye on that. 4478. I'm just going fast so I can get heals in theory. It's kind of working. Oh no. Just keep going. There's the spiteful sword. How many hours do you have in this game now? Asks Wallop Puppies. It's up there. It's getting up there. I mean, I have like completed everything. Let's take a look at that. I have completed everything in this game except for the stuff that the DLC introduced. Go to my Steam profile. I have 300 hours in Dead Cells. There you go. The more you know, ding. Okay, that was surprising. I can't believe we're actually still going through this too. So we had what, 4478? We healed 500 HP on the floor so far out of, how many kills? So we healed 500 HP out of 40 kills. So you could heal like 2000 HP on a floor. That's not that much, is it? That's not that much. Well, that's okay. Heal a third of your HP with one mutation. I mean, you could do that just by taking gastronomy, I think. I gotta remember that the slowdown is helping. It's helping a little bit. I don't normally run with melee, that's what it's called. Because generally I don't like the slowdown, but I'm kind of just seeing how it works here. I've got a shield in my pocket if I want to switch to that too. And now that we're going a little bit more hard on the melee, I'm noticing also that we're not really using the bow as much. Twin daggers. It's not that much more damage. Another bow, same as we have. Pure nail. That's healing, but you take double damage. Snake fangs. Damage on this is pretty low. It's more like 6,000 DPS, but it's a lot of it is in poison. Could be interesting to try that at some point. There's the giant killer, so if we really wanted to, you know, lug this around, we absolutely could. Balance blade. Critical hits up. We could take the better one and then re-roll the other one when we leave the floor. Yeah, okay. I like that idea, actually. Dun 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 dun. I can't see what's going on. Like, actually can't see what's going on at all here. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna die. I refuse to die. We're just gonna get hit a bit. Okay, I gotta go get the items over here. Wrenching whip. Whew. I mean, I guess we'll grab it, see if we can maybe dump a bunch of points in survival now, and then maybe use that at some point. Quark says, the click of your controller, you pointed it out, now I can't stop hearing it. Well, that's why we are going to move my hands so that they're not as close to the microphone now. Lots of little snaps. Oops. Lots of little snaps as I press the sticks in, huh? I was invisible. How did you see me? Keep going more brutality. I want to stack that up as much as possible. I know I was just talking about the whip, but screw the whip. Let's also, before we do anything else here, I guess this is the closest teleport, let's go grab that scroll and that food. I left it behind just because I wanted to try to speed up to get access to more healing out of Frenzy, but now you know, we can take a moment, I think. Uh-oh. It's like 3 hits. 2841. 2874. It's not the most healing in the world. Please sell that. Thank you very much. No, I'm gonna lose my speed bonus! I lost my speed bonus, which meant I got no heals. Let's check out this and sell it, because, yeah, we're not gonna be keeping that. Forgotten Sepulcher. I guess we could go to the Sepulcher if we wanted to. More food. So that's 2 food on the floor, so we're not gonna get any more. Or rather, one food from a wall, 1 food from an enemy, so we're not gonna get any more. Guaranteed, anyways. Could still randomly find some extra food. Hey, come here. This is gonna be annoying having to go down here just to kill this guy. Nope, not interested. Not interested in dealing with you right about now. No! Damn it! Another instance of the slowdown actually screwing me up because he was so slow that I dodge rolled in front of him before he actually finished his attack. But if he was traveling at normal speed, I would have just, I would have not done that. Hey, get out of here. Whenever I take melee, this usually ends up being the result, which is that I use it, I understand how it can be good, but then I think to myself, you know what, it's just causing me to take damage. Still have a few enemies left, and a curse chest, oh baby. That'll be fun. Well, let's start over here. People tell me that the the heal can be pretty good at a frenzy if you have it for long enough. Because at least initially the heal's pretty low, but then as you get more scrolls, it gets better. But it never feels enough. What the heck is this? Oh, it was just, I don't know, exploding carcasses. For all I know. Man, this is gonna be like the longest recording of Dead Cells ever at this rate. We're not exactly going fast because we're in hard biomes. So I guess the idea is just don't roll, you know, too fast. Stay behind the enemy. Don't get in front of them. That'll get you killed. Actually, I think that the Forgotten Sepulchre is probably easier than this floor, so if we're gonna get the cursed chest before we leave, I think now's the time. What's our choices? Sepulchre and Cavern? I think that's it. Oh good, Corrosive Cloud. Game Watcher Libre, hey! Hello, welcome, and thank you very much for the resub, by the way. Bleed and poison for 2 seconds. No thank you. We should also probably get some more health at some point. Actually, you could go to the clock tower from here. Look, I know I'm talking the talk about, hey, I want to get more things on the map. I don't think I can go to the clock tower right now. I need to go to a place that has easier enemies, and I think the Sepulchre is easier. Random skills, huh? I don't care. I'm not gonna filter through all that to find skills, unless there's a Telluric Shock, in which case I will. Actually, a grappling hook seems fun too. I really like the grappling hook, I think it's really fun. And they've got a Telluric Shock! It's like my ideal brutality build. Now we just need a better sword. Although the Balance Blade is good, I don't know what I would prefer over this. Maybe like a, I'm trying to think. A better brutality sword. I do like the Assassin's Dagger, but for a lot of bosses, it's kind of hard to actually utilize it on those. Okay, are we gonna re-roll modifications on anything? Everything here spreads oil and does more damage to oiled targets, so I don't know, I feel like maybe we should keep it to an extent. I mean, we have fire and we have oil, so I guess we could make oil work. Critical hits up. Plus 15% damage. Generates a shield when used. I don't know, I think we're fine. And are we okay with what we have? Frenzy, Melee, Predator. I love Predator. Predator is amazing. We want Scheme now that we have the grappling hooks. We'll have Predator, Scheme. So let's recycle. Predator, Scheme. And I don't want to keep Melee. I want to get rid of that, because it interrupts the timing too much on enemies, and I don't like Frenzy because the healing is way too slow. I mean, you'd be better off just taking Gastronomy. You get 2 guaranteed food, you know, things on a floor, so that's free healing. But I still think we'll take like Disengagement just in case. Now I hope we find the other cursed chest early so I can just get him out of the way fast. Oh. Follow the light. Where do we go from here? Clock Room or Guardian's Haven? We'll think about it. Hello. I mean, the idea is kind of, you're invisible, You grapple one, you kill one. You grapple one, you kill one, and you just kind of rinse and repeat. And I mean, I'm just saying, it kind of seems like it's working. You've got a telluric shock you can toss in whenever you feel the need. Like right here. Whoa, God. Oh, sorry for that. I like skidded. I was sliding with telluric shock, so I didn't actually like get the kill immediately. It was very strange. A little bit of a delayed reaction there on the game's part. Spreads oil. Out of these two, I think I would prefer the balance blade. Straight up, it also just does more damage when you get the crits anyways. That's what you're looking for. Telluric shock is strong enough to get a kill in one hit. So you do something like that. Okay, corpulent zombie elite, that means we're leaving. Because I don't want to be telefragged by him. And we'll just, we'll come back later. We don't need to do that right now. We'll go down here. Hope it's not just the key. Okay, there's our other curse lifted. So we've done both of the curses already. That's beautiful. Just wanted to get over those fast. Nah. Slightly better level than what we have. One level higher, but what we have is good enough. Almost fell on the spikes there. Would have been silly. Okay, we gotta go. Actually, I think we have no choice. We have to go. Well, we have a choice. We can, please teleport. We can go through and kill the elite enemy, or we can ignore the elite enemy for the time being and just kind of make our way ahead. Kind of want to just make our way ahead, because I want to keep our kill streak active. I'm surprised there's no sound effect for the door closing. It just kind of just shuts. Just purely quiet. You know what I'm also very saddened by? No secret rooms, no secret floor runes, you know? Really wanted to get some extra free scrolls and then maybe not die this time. Haven't had the opportunity. You didn't die from that, huh? Really wish you did. What happened to him? That was a little strange. Hey, Cleaver, how's it going? Oh, yeah, always with the freaking fast shooter, huh? 12,000 DPS, not good enough. Two extra jumps in midair. The enemy, I really like the enemies that hit you freeze, just in case you get in a rough spot. It helps. Man, grappling hook is so good. It is actually like fantastic. All right. Go down here. 33 kill streak. We're getting there. Just, you know, a few more to do. Big ol' radish. Just grab that Grab that med kit instead of the radish. We have light from something. Don't know exactly what's giving us that light, but I'll take it. I don't think we took damage from the light either, because we would have lost our kill streak, I think. Anything up here? Just bats. Lots of bats everywhere. There's 60. Beautiful. It gets surprisingly hectic when you're playing Dead Cells, you know? You know, you've got your kill streak going on. You want to make sure that you hit 60, dealing with exploding bats everywhere, trying to keep your speed bonus up as well. Okay, actually hit him though. I think that's where the game truly shines, when everything is hectic too. That's when it's the most fun. You know, I just thought about it. You probably would want to take velocity if you were trying to use frenzy, wouldn't you? That would make sense. So we're not using the bow anymore. This seems like a good opportunity to, first of all, check the damage of the whip. All right, that's actually really good. It's legendary, so it's gonna scale as well. And everything we do already inflicts oil, so we don't need oil on the balanced blade. I think you just roll wrenching whip. It's got a nice, you know, windows for dodge rolling, except for the kick hit. A little delay there. I think this will work just fine though. Good damage output. And then we should definitely take a shield to go along with that. So we'll take a shield, we'll get rid of the infantry bow. It was a better bow anyways if we want it. Now we have wrenching whip as our melee attack. It is a melee attack, right? Like it should work with Predator, I hope. I guess this is a good opportunity to test. And if it doesn't work, we still have the balanced blade in our pocket. It does. Actually, I don't know. Did it work? It does work. Minus 15% damage received, +1/+1/+1. You burn the ground where you smash. Actually, I like the extra jumps. I haven't been using extra jumps, but I like the extra jumps. Okay, so the whip does seem to work as a melee. Wrenching whip, rather. Let's see. Still go brutality, I suppose. As long as we're getting health, you know. We'll keep it going. Has a nice range to it too, so we can actually, oh, we're gonna take damage. Has a nice range to it too, so we can actually maybe hit multiple enemies a little bit more frequently than with the balanced blade. I like it, I like it. We don't have the key yet? Really thought we did. Should be, maybe it's down here. It's not gonna be in there. Unless there's a new lore room in Forgotten Sepulchre, I don't really feel the need to check that even. You know what I appreciate about this whip as well? I appreciate that it doesn't ruin, oh god, doesn't ruin my invisibility streak just by attacking once. Or twice even. If the first hit from the whip kills, even if I do 2 more attacks after that I stay invisible. Which is very handy. There's a freaking floor rune, finally! It's been forever. Here's an infinite amount of cells, by the way. Keep going. What is this? 10. Poison has no effect on you. Well, there's not a lot of enemies that poison at this point in the game. Okay, that was a little silly of me. I really thought that thing would have fired a little bit sooner, but oh well. Whatever, we got hit once. That's not that bad. We'll probably find some food at some point. At least I hope we do. Okay, let's get the key, then we'll go back for the scroll fragment I must have missed. We've already done the cursed chest on the floor, so we can rest assured that we're not going to be cursed fighting whatever boss we end up fighting. I guess I haven't decided whether or not we're going to the clock room or whether we're going to fight the giant, because we could go either direction here. I think it's probably faster to go up. Really hope we found both pieces. Oh, there's the radish. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, we'll go grab that radish when we leave too. So everything is going just fine. Wrenching whip, vampirism. Okay, a wrenching whip does like twice the amount of damage, so that seems very good. Seems very, very good. Very good. Give me this radish, yoink. 93% health is fine. Should we go and fight maybe the giant? We could. I don't know if we have a good anti-clock tower boss build. Do we even really need a specific build to defeat the clock tower boss? Hello. Well, that worked. Let's go and fight the giant. I feel like we can kill him. I feel like maybe we even have a better chance of flawlessing this guy. We've got a shield, so we can parry his bullet attacks. He's currently glitched as well. Ooh, yeah, that's a great amulet. He's currently glitched as well so that he doesn't actually fire crystals from the sky. I imagine they'll fix that when they fix all of the other issues in this Queen in the Sea DLC. So this is a good opportunity to do this. Victims burn when they die. Well, that would enable us to synergize with all of this oil. Toxic cloud with each hit. Critical hits up. Victims freeze at nearby enemies when they die. Plus 15% damage. Now you're talking. Victims burn when they die. Increases your movement speed for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. I like that. In theory, that should work. Like, we hit him with the grappling hook, and then we attack him with the whip, and then if we get a kill, we'll move faster. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Yeah, we don't need to worry about anything else. We're not cursed. We have HP. We're not dead. We have a giant to kill. Let's do it. Hey, giant. I'm gonna kill you, hopefully. Just have to be very careful, I think, and remember. Yeah, the damage is pretty good. I have to remember. Can't talk. Killing a boss. this is the part that's glitched, which is beautiful. I mean, like, this is the time to fight the Guardian when he's glitched out. Okay. Careful. Okay, we got him. He's dead. Various holograms. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? This boss reminds me of Skeletron from Terraria. He is a giant skeleton, I suppose. I can see the correlation there. Serenade. 10S. I don't really want that. We don't need the pan, because we already have a great whip, although the pan does do more damage, which is kind of surprising. Wow, it does a lot more damage too. But because it's legendary, it's probably gonna scale over the pan. So let's keep the whip, and we don't want Serenade. Because I like having two abilities that I can use for, you know, control, movement, extra damage, getting me out of a situation, being invincible during the Telluric Shock animation, you know? Legendary Cleaver. I mean, that's a lot of damage. We would probably keep the hook, so we would probably lose Telluric Shock. We could probably lose the hook, our damage is good enough. No, the hook is so good, though. Take the Cleaver, probably, yeah? Should we go and fight the Lighthouse, or should we do, Right, no, we're gonna do Distillery Lighthouse. Okay, if we're doing Distillery Lighthouse, why don't we... Let's take the Cleaver. Take Telluric Shock all the time. I actually haven't been using it that much recently anyways. Double damage taken? Nah. Victim of bleeding spreads it. That's actually quite good. Just 15% more damage is probably what you want, though. Okay. Hello. So let's go to the distillery, and from there we'll go to the lighthouse. It's been forever since we've been to the distillery. It still doesn't even have the icon for more money, because the game still wants to send us to the DLC route, the shipwreck. But let's go distillery, regret our decision almost immediately, and see what happens. Hopefully I don't get like horrible RNG on the level generation like I did that one time. I had to climb up and constantly got myself killed. Trying to climb up over the freaking barrels. Oh God. Okay, not a good start. I forgot that these guys can even exist. They are the barrel-looking enemies. Wait, does this inflict bleeding on other enemies when they die? No, it just does more damage. It's fine. Okay. Let's remember what we're looking for here. Barrels in the background with a red eye. Hello? They're who we gotta look out for. Are there just enemies up there? Yeah, there is. Hey, what's going on? Okay, well, that's one way to use the wrenching whip. Maybe that's how you're supposed to use the wrenching whip, not the wenching whip. Well, I gotta move now. No, it didn't work. Let's go. Let's leave. Oh, man. Now we gotta do like this like puzzle section-y stuff. What the heck? You're not supposed to be over here. Okay, so hit the button, close the door. The bomb will hit that. Okay. I don't see any barrel enemies. I do want to hit the button again though, because I don't want the barrels coming in behind me. There's a lot of tombstones on the walls, I'm realizing. Actually, they're not tombstones. I think they're just big old bottles of booze. They look like tombstones. I hate this place. Cat and Snacks, welcome to the distillery. Oh God. Yep. My whip didn't hit. I figured something would go wrong. Wait, if they hit the trap, they turn? Oh, that's so good! Oh God, I gotta get up there. Hold on, I gotta actually do this real quick. Dude, F this level. This level sucks. How do we get out of here fast? Okay. Hit it. Got it. Okay, those are closed. Can we get across and ignore the rest of this? Oh, beautiful. Any enemies? I don't see any enemies. There's the barrel launcher. Okay, we need this. I can't put it in my backpack. Okay. We'll come back for it if we need it, because we got a teleporter here now. Is it a secret? No. Oh, Lord. Okay, how about, how about we put it here, put the shield away, sell the sword, and then now, is that healing? There was health in an enemy and they died in spikes. Oh God. Okay, well at least now we have the barrel launcher if we need it to open a passageway. There's food down there. There was food in an enemy and then they died. Fantastic. That's just like, that's another path, isn't it? That just gets you through that area. Oh, Jesus! A little scary. Really wish this thing had a little bit more range on it. Just saying. Hey, come here. Hey, dude. I mean, if I just sit here and just launch enough of these, you'll eventually die, right? It's food. Wait, there was food in an enemy and then also food in the spikes? I don't get it. Hello. Feel like I'm a little bit lucky I live there. It's an enemy. I know who you are. Who do you think you are? I am. The barrel launcher's a fun weapon. It's just not practical. It's just not practical at all. When the barrel could come back and hurt you. Okay, there was nothing even up there. It's just a whole bunch of nothing. This is just a lot of enemies. Hey. Hey, come here. I see you. I see the red barrel, or the red button on the barrel, indicating that you are a robot and you're gonna come back to, this is it. It's another one of these places. I gotta jump up. No, I got a safe spot. I can stand here. You know what? Should use that more often. Hello, Mr. Barrelman. Dun, 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 dun. Just gonna sit here for a second. Up here? Oh. Oh no. Oh, come on, there's a spider tank and an explosive barrel? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I got an idea. Here's my idea. It seemed to work pretty well. Turns out this grappling hook is still doing a very good job. Hey. Hey. I do love shooting off these barrels, though. Oh, geez, there's another one. I don't know what's up here. I'm just shooting barrels, hoping for the best. Just take a step, shoot a barrel. Take a step, shoot a barrel. I mean, I don't know when a barrel's gonna fall on my head and try to, you know, destroy me. There's just, it's just a hallway with spikes on it. That's it, it's just a hallway with spikes. There's nothing else there, just a hallway with spikes. Not like you really need anything else, I suppose. Oh God, this scared me. Ding, 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 ding. Hey. Hear that? Ding 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 ding. 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 What's up ahead? You know what I should do? Use my head to see what's coming up ahead. So I know if I need to, like, freak out. This seems to be a no freak out zone. It's just a shop. After all of that. We can get some upgrades though, but, you know, that's all it was. After all of that. You freaking game. Oh God, what are you trying to do to me? Why are there just barrels? Oh God. Oh, I freaking knew it. This is the worst level in the entire game. Why do I come here? Oh, and then this I hate this. I've seen this once before. I honestly do not know how you're supposed to get up here because I don't think you can actually jump that high. Like, what kind of level generation is this? I have to wall run, jump before I mantle the ledge, and then hope that that gives me enough height in order to get up. Otherwise, I run into the spike. So I think it worked because I had an extra jump. We also still got disengagement regardless. So, you know, great. That's the worst level generation I've ever seen. That sucks. I'm gonna heal. It's absolutely frustrating. Just climb. Yeah, this level blows. And it's because of stuff like that where it's like, I don't know what you're really supposed to do in order to get around that, because there's not really any option. You have to wall run and jump before your character automatically chooses to mantle. And you have to do that while also avoiding the exploding barrels. It's just a little much. I'm just saying, it's just a little much. Hey. Wave of denial. I'm in denial about this level being good. See what I did there? Oh, Jesus. It's also incredibly dangerous and deadly. It doesn't blow, you just gotta get good. Oh, my bad, sorry about that. You're right, I should learn to get good in this horrible, horrible place. He hit my barrel. Hey, get out of here. Whoa, actually, do this. Yeah, I forgot. If you bounce the shot, it does more damage. Dun, 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 dun. Get screwed, buddy. He almost hit my own barrel back at me again. I would have been very upset about that. Is there another secret area? How are you supposed to get over there without using your head? That's what I want to know. It does do 63,000 damage on a crit, admittedly. Using the barrel gun, it's just a little dangerous. How is this distillery making money if they launch their product into spikes, asks various holograms. Apparently the lore is that they stopped making alcohol and they started making gunpowder. So these are all just explosive barrels now. Telluric shock. Do we want that over the I still think we want the cleaver, in particular on the lighthouse when we're climbing. We can just drop it, fight an enemy for a second, and then, like, hopefully just, you know, obliterate them. All right. Really should not have been standing there in hindsight. There's our key, which means we can finally get out of this level. Although there's more to do, so. We're also at 39 kills. We might be able to get back to 60. We were at like 55 before I got hit in like a, not a guaranteed way, but unfair because it's this level way. Assault shield, we have a shield. There's nothing else here. Let's go this way. Apparently you can't stand next to that teleporter because barrels will hit you, so let's keep moving. 17,000 HP. Honestly, I think that's enough. It's just another chest, all right. We're doing 65,000 DPS on the whip with the crits. Explorer's Instinct has been activated. Someone tried to drink directly from the barrel? ... Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard because it's not making whiskey anymore. It's making something far more dangerous. Okay. There are enemies over here. I would like to kill these enemies without dying. We need to kill 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's enough. There's enough. I do want to see if there's loot over there, though. Pardon me. I forgot that you could do this. Yoink! Okay. We're done with this location. Was this skills? This is skills, huh? I mean, with the exception being is that if we could get like a better... Oh, we gotta go fast. Oh, like that! Come on! If we could get a better grappling hook, I suppose that would be okay, but I like what we've got right now. There's food. First food we've seen, I think. Dispenser out of order. One of the engineers was so happy with his new prototype that he went straight to the barrel dispenser to test it. This level of stupidity would have got him fired if he didn't die in the process. Signed, the management. Ooh. Good, there's two of them. That's what I wanted to see. Topaz amulet. Nah, ours is better. I remember this place kind of sucking, but here's my thought process. Yeah, exactly what happened. I'm like dying on the barrel? Why am I dying on the barrel? Oh, because it's hitting that barrel, isn't it? Yeah, it's hitting that one. You guys would be all so kind as to head on over here. Get owned one at a time. That would be lovely. I got an idea. I do have a plan. So now the barrels are going to be friendly. Because they're hitting the trap. You know you're gonna die anyways. We're at 57. You're not dead? You fell so far, and yet nothing happened to you. Imagine being able to use your head like the Dead Cells protagonist, says Big Shot. Hopefully you don't accidentally use your head. Like, you're in bed with your wife, you have a bad dream, your head rips off, and it, like, chokes her. I don't know why that's where my brain went, as like the you know, the negatives to having the power of ripping your head off, but you know, with power comes responsibility, I suppose. Why is there just a hole? Can I just pick this up? Bring it to me, please. Okay. Yeah, send a barrel out there. Let's have it do something. Yeah, have fun down there. Scroll fragment. Honey, stop choking me with your head, says Big Shot. Excuse me? Okay, there's the lighthouse. We want to go to the lighthouse because it's fun, I think. We don't need the barrel launcher anymore, but we have the shield in our back pocket. Let's leave. Okay. Okay. Don't need anything there. Don't really need anything here. Mutations. We're not gonna get kills. We don't need Predator. So what do we want? Honestly, No Mercy is fine. Disengagement is still fine. 16% health, probably not good enough. Scheme is also still fine because we still have the grappling hook. So I think we want Scheme. Vengeance would be very useful as well, just to do more damage. I don't know, adrenaline could be useful, but I think we're gonna take Vengeance, and I think we'll take No Mercy. Now, get rid of the barrel launcher. I don't need it, don't want it. It does deal a lot of damage, but it's so dangerous that I think we're happy with what we have. We have enough health, 3 healing flasks. We're in the lighthouse, finally, after like 2 hours of, you know, various, you know, effectiveness on our runs here. All right. So that's how that works. Apparently, by the way, I'm gonna remind myself and you guys, the servants can disrupt those buttons so that you can't use them. So let's be a little bit careful about that. Alright, and then we have Calliope. After learning a little bit more about them, I have a little bit more respect for them, I think. I hit that in the wrong direction. Hey, come here. Oh, you got me. Right before you got gotten too. One of these days, I will get the flawless on them. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, if we're on BC 0 or BC 4, just because enemies don't really, they don't have any different attacks or anything on the different cell levels. It's just harder to get to them. Maybe it might even be better to do it on a higher boss cell level so you have more like damage, because you will deal more damage. Okay, so we obliterated her. Euterpe. How's it going, dude? What? I hit him with the thing and it didn't work. Get me out of here. Hey, come here. I'm just more annoyed by the fact that, like, I can't hit him when he's in the air, apparently? Is that what's going on there? That seems a little rude. Why can't I hit him when he's in the air? In the air, in the air. Anyways, grab my cherries. That hit my foot. Wow. Turns out this is a very good run. Our damage is incredible. I would have loved to have had, you know, a flawless against them, but I'm still practicing them, you know, I'm still learning. Hey, how's it going, guys? Gotta climb. Here's Cleo. I'm taking damage because I'm burning. You know, it does feel like what you're gonna want to do. Oh, you got me. It feels like maybe what you're gonna want to do is climb fast, not worry about them at all, and then just flawless the fight when you're in the arena. That seems like it would be the easiest to do. Because having to also make sure that you're constantly moving ahead of the constantly moving fire does kind of add another, you know, detail that you would probably rather not deal with, huh? So we gotta kill Mr. Swordman last. Okay, that was very rude. I know we're gonna get hit there, that's acceptable. Boss executed, one down. Feel like this is actually gonna be pretty easy in the end. Hey, come here. Oh God. Can I move? Okay, I can't really move though, but I guess they are dead, so that's good. Bladed Tophos. I will heal up because we are done. We're not getting any more healing. Yoink, yoink. That's pretty fast. You can sometimes catch them alone while climbing, which makes it easier. Definitely for like the first two phases, but on the third phase with, you know, Bladed Tonfus, putting down traps to kill them as you climb would be good. I mean, we have a legendary cleaver, which was kind of why I wanted it here. And maybe if you can get them one at a time, but with the arrows, with the fact that they teleport, it is a little tricky, I think, to get that all working in your favor. Damage scales with your current movement speed. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I get it. I I see. So that first attack. If you can get, oh, we did a little hop there too. Damage scales with your current movement speed. Seems interesting. Just, I don't know, keep it with us, I guess. Mutation man, we don't need any more mutations. Have no healing, we have 1 flask left. If we can put the queen on top of our bleed trap, lock her down with our grappling hook, she's freaking dead, dude. We could also get a free heal just by killing ourselves on this fight. I haven't done it yet. Maybe at some point we will. Maybe at some point we'll lose. You again, so stubborn. She has nothing to say about the fact that we look like her. And God. All right, fair enough. So let's see how this works. Hey, come here. Oh, she did a little backwards attack. Okay, heal up. I love that she's just taking damage on the trap. Oh, come on. Okay. I mean, that was pretty good. I wish we could have gotten the flawless on it. Apparently cleavers are really good against her because, hey, that wasn't what I was wearing. Because she just, she still takes damage while she's flying. That was very good, very good. All right, we're learning. If they ever do implement a practice mode for the Lighthouse, I think we'd have a good chance of flawlessing them. I just need a little bit more practice. But it's just so hard when you have to constantly, do an entire run in order to practice one boss. But that's how I learned every fight in the game, because I did every fight in the game before they actually introduced that mechanic, that feature. Anyways, good run. We finally had a good run in this little session here. Yeah, Lighthouse. Let's think about it. Lighthouse. If you can get them one at a time, you can do a lot of damage. Individually, they're relatively easy to dodge. The big thing, though, is I think the archer, because the archer is going to be shooting at you while you're trying to deal with the other two, and he doesn't land on platforms nearly as much. While he's like floating, it seems like he's immune to damage. So that's interesting. And for the queen fight, she had one attack. I'm gonna have to like watch this video back. She had one attack where I dodged and she did like a counter attack behind her immediately. That's gonna be tough because that was too fast for my dodge to come off of cooldown. So I'm gonna have to learn the visual for that attack, the timing for it. But yeah, we're getting there, we're getting better. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.